Pokemon hasn't had the best track record when it comes to having stock over the years, as you would know if you've literally ever tried to collect Pokemon cards. Asking stores for Pokemon cards genuinely feels like a form of rejection therapy.
Do you have any Pokemon cards in this store?
No, we don't, unfortunately, no.
You could ask 50 stores if they have Pokemon cards and be lucky if even one of them has it. Stores usually don't have Pokemon cards, but on release days, if you turn up for release days on time, your chances of being able to buy Pokemon cards increases substantially. The stores have the product, and theoretically they should have a lot of it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ascended Heroes release on the 20th of February.
I know what you've been through. I know what you like. I know you about it. When we turn off the light, that's right. I know that you want me. Oh, I ain't no fool. We been going.
Normally I would be optimistic because the last release for Ascended Heroes I got pretty much everything I needed. I got one of everything, and the releases before that like Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolutions, they went pretty well. But the Ascended Heroes release day for ETBs and mini tins had to have been the worst release day ever. On Friday 20th of February, there was a release of the new set Ascended Heroes in the UK, and me being a Pokemon collector, I was obviously super hyped about this. The only problem was I'd booked a flight to Ireland, and during the time of the release date I would literally not be in the country to buy any Pokemon cards. So I had three choices. 1. My losses and skip this release, at least I would have more money for the next release. 2. I could try and queue up in Ireland, or 3. I could pay one of my friends £200 to wake up at 6 AM and queue up to buy Pokemon cards for me. I initially texted one of my other friends if they would be available, and they said no because they have a job. They have a job. And then I asked Chris, and he was available that day, so he was like, sure. Why not? A few days before the release, I took him around Westfield to get him familiar with the layout, because if you've never been there or you've only been there a few times, you might not know where all the Pokemon card stores are or the best way to navigate Westfield. The plan was, step 1, wake up super early. Step 2, arrive super early. Step 3, buy the products super early. Or, well, whenever those stores open, I guess. And 4, profit. I'm just getting on the profit part. I'm not a dirty scalper, and I typically open the stock that I buy. Mostly. This simple 4-step plan seemed, well, simple enough. Wake up early, get the product, simple as, right? But unfortunately, not everything in life is simple, and somehow neither is collecting Pokemon cards. The first store of the day is TGJones.
Just arrived at Westfield. You want to see how the queue is? Actually not that big. Maybe it's because it's quite early, but you know, it won't be that long of a wait, thankfully.
I already forgot the route I was supposed to take through here. Oh, so we have to get at the top.
Yeah, they got ETBs. Nice.
Sweet. How many?
They got tins and ETBs.
What's the limit?
One item. 2 items. Is it 2 items?
Even the ETB? 1, 10 and...
No, not ETB. Different items, but...
Okay. 2 in total. Okay.
Oh, so ETB 1 and then tins probably 2.
Yeah.
No way. They're out.
No.
Not ETB.
No ETB. What's the point? What's the point then?
Oh.
What have we just queued up here for? Christ almighty.
No ETBs. No ETBs? Only one each for yeah.
Now, in TGJones, I wouldn't necessarily call what they had a decent amount of stock. I'm not entirely sure of their full stock list, but they definitely had ETBs and Mega Charizard tins. I've gone to release days in the past where they had enough ETBs for about 75% of the people queuing up that day. But today, they seemingly only had 4 in total. After queuing up for almost an hour and having about 20 people in the queue behind them, only the first 4 people in the entire queue even got ETBs. I'm not sure what type of boxes they typically get because obviously I don't work there, but typically ETB cases that I've seen, they contain 10 ETBs inside it, right? So the fact that they only had 4 for sale was kind of an insane achievement, if I'm being honest. He did manage to get one of the Charizard tins, to be fair, but the lack of ETB was quite disappointing.
I don't have these there.
Yeah, it's okay. Lovely. Yep. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
So it's just that the thing.
Yeah, they ran out. I have to go now. They have a store. Well, so I got the promo card. Okay. And I got the 10. Yeah. Now I have to leg it to Foyles.
Unfortunately, most people in the queue were let down, but it's okay because surely Foyles will have enough stock, as they typically do pretty well with it.
Foyles have nothing, man.
They don't?
No.
What do you mean?
They've got a poster out. They said they've got nothing left.
Oh, yeah, so unfortunately after Phantasmal Flames, I'm pretty sure Foyles has been unable to get Pokemon cards on release days for whatever reason. I've been in quite a few times over the months. They've gotten quite a decent selection of smaller items like singles and prismatic tins, and some other items that I may have missed, but unfortunately no product on release days. They had the same sign out that they had last time, saying that they don't have any Pokemon cards. Now onto my favorite store, Sports Direct.
Oh my god.
Chris genuinely turned into Usain Bolt after seeing the amount of people in the queue for Pokemon cards at TGJones. He wanted to be one of the first people in Sports Direct, and he wasn't taking any chances after finding out that Foyles was stockless. He ran from the far end of Westfield all the way to Sports Direct to be 7th place in the queue. He queued up for a bit until they were eventually let inside.
So I think we need to queue then.
Oh, could you guys move up a little bit so we could queue through the thing here? Guys, queue around this so like it's like...
They only have one ETB?
What?
Yesterday they said they have 10. They have 3 boxes.
They had a decent selection of Charizard tins and Ascended Heroes mini tins, but something was missing, and I'd like you to take a guess at what they didn't have.
Yesterday they said they have...
What?
Yesterday they said they have 3 boxes.
What number? Who's 10?
That guy in the front is so lucky.
So they didn't have any ETBs. Well, correction, they had 1 ETB for the entire store. Huh?
Just to let everyone know, we only have 10 left, so the rest of you in the back are not going to get anything.
Oh, it's just one. Just one.
Yes.
I get charged one. Thank you.
1, 2, 3,
199.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you're the last.
Tell the people that was waiting out for like half an hour. Like.
I didn't even know you guys were outside till about 5 minutes before.
Really?
Which one you?
Can I get the left Mega Charizard one? Yeah.
How do you like to pay?
Card.
21.99, please. Let me give you the receipt. Here.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Now let me reiterate this, because from as far as I've seen, distribution boxes theoretically should have 10 ETBs inside. So I'd like to pose a question to you now. How on earth does Sports Direct only have 1? I'm talking 1 singular ETB for the whole store. How does that happen? In my last video, my friend had a rant about what Sports Direct does with their product, and honestly, I'm starting to believe it. Because which distribution product would they have received that only had 1 singular ETB inside of it?
Okay, man, I don't trust people again.
Yeah.
I don't trust people again. They trying to sell me second-hand cards.
Yeah.
2 times.
This one.
Yeah. Even here out of the game, the worst one is right.
This obviously meant only the first guy that queued up managed to get an ETB. And he also got one from TGJones as well, so he got 2 that day just because he was at the front. That's why you have to wake up early, guys. I mean, even from the actual Pokemon Center, you can order 2 ETBs, so that's insane. It's a shame because it means that normal people can't get it from retailers without doing some shady back alley deal with the staff. And you could queue up for 2 hours only to be greeted with the most lackluster shelf on release day, only due to the fact that it was already sold to people that didn't queue up like the rest of us. I've come to the conclusion that one of 3 things could be happening at Sports Direct. 1. Either they simply are getting the short end of the stick and receiving incomplete boxes of stock, like a singular ETB in a box that should have 10. 2. They could have someone backdooring the product, which is not necessarily stealing it, but setting it aside so that other people, their scalper friends, can buy it after the release day hoard is gone. And this one, I'm going to be quite honest, is the most likely one. They had enough product for everyone, but unfortunately there was a massive fire in Sports Direct and only the Pokemon cards got damaged. How unfortunate. Obviously, it would be nice if stores had a decent amount of stock. I'm talking at least 1 case worth of ETBs. But unfortunately, that's just too convenient, isn't it?
What the fuck is this?
Well,
this was a disappointing day for collecting Pokemon cards, and I wasn't even there. I was over in Ireland enjoying my holiday, only to be disappointed with the news about the stock levels. And I'm even more disappointed in myself, because let me remind you, I paid Chris £100 for him to queue up for me. That's about £18 an hour. £100 total, and guess what? After all that waiting, all that money, I managed to get 3 items in total. Both Charizard tins, X and Y, and, well, this one doesn't even count as an item, the Pikachu at the museum jumbo promo card. I feel like I've I've been scammed, but it was completely my fault. But at the same time, it wasn't my fault at all. I expected there to be stock on a release day, and I took the gamble. Chris ran back into Westfield to check out Argos, Miniso, and the Entertainer to see if they had any stock.
I'm sprinting right now, I gotta go.
Argos typically doesn't have anything.
Fuck, man. All the stores are being hella annoying today. 4 ETBs followed by 1 ETB. Nothing? Oh, man. Alright, well, that's it.
They seemingly restock randomly online and it sells out instantly. With Miniso, you just have to get lucky. Some days they have nothing, and other days it seems like they robbed the Pokemon Center.
Hi, you guys have any Pokemon cards in stock? No. Okay, thank you. Just gonna make an educated guess. You guys don't have anything Pokemon, right?
Nah, I'm sold out at the moment.
Cool, alright, thank you. Take care.
The Entertainer only had a drop for Phantasmal Flames, and that's it. They did also have one for Ascended Heroes for the poster collection and the first starters packs, if I'm not mistaken, because I saw people queuing up at the Entertainer on the day. But I know other Entertainer stores did have like the full suite of Ascended Heroes products. So we seemingly got the short end of the stick in Stratford.
Nothing at Argos, nothing at Miniso, nothing at Foyles. Nothing at the Entertainer, just checked.
I expected there to be enough ETBs for at least the first 10 people in line for both stores. Not for there to be 5 total from 2 stores and one guy ending up with 2 of them. And I expected there to be way more stock options like there was for the Phantasmal Flames release. Can you believe that on the release day for Phantasmal Flames, I managed to spend £277. But today's Ascended Heroes release, I only spent £43.98. And that was on 2 different items, by the way. And on top of that, I paid for Chris's travel, with £100 on top of that for him to actually spend his day doing it for me. Considering I was expecting to get about the same amount of stock as Phantasmal Flames, I really screwed up here. The last release was decent. I managed to get pretty much everything I needed from TGJones, and I was the last person in the queue to get a tech sticker at Sports Direct. So queuing up, I managed to get a decent amount of stock of Pokemon cards, and that's how I turned £150 into £15. Oh, and we now get to see if the rest of my money was well spent. Over the past few months, I've been collecting quite a few packs for a big rip. These are all my top chasers for Phantasmal Flames, and these are the ones for Ascended Heroes. Nothing too crazy, but it would be nice to pull these. My friend actually helped me pull the Mega Charizard X, and I pulled the Mega Charizard X EX already as well. But one of the cards that I would like to get is Meow. I'm not too picky as long as it's not one of the regular EXs. For Ascended Heroes, we have Mega Gengar, Dragonite. I'd love to pull the Gengar as I do have a decent track record of pulling the highest chases for each set, like Destined Rivals and Journey Together, Phantasmal Flames, and Black Bolt and White Flare. But I would be pretty happy if I got Lily's Clefairy from Ascended Heroes because that card looks amazing, and I've already gotten it from Journey Together. One card that I think looks amazing and I'm surprised isn't more expensive is Enzara. It is just such a good looking card. But let's keep in mind that I do only have a certain amount of packs. Until I get more, here we go. Uh-oh. You're joking. Wait, you're joking? Am I stupid? What did I buy? What is this? That's some guy just went into Minecraft and took a bunch of screenshots. I love this, but this just feels like default Minecraft. Like, I'm not trying to collect every single fucking biome. I'm sorry. So this is my first time opening Ascended Heroes. Yeah, let's do it. We have a pack of Ascended Heroes. Matter of fact, we have 2 packs of Ascended Heroes. You can move, sir. We have 2 packs. Larry Komala. I don't know why I did. Larry's Kamala. Erica's Tangela. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this pack right here for the end because I have a good feeling about it. We're gonna create a super pack with this. So how you create a super pack is you have to first of all open all the packs. Okay, then you have to take out that card, which is the code card, and the energy card, and then put the hit there, and then 2 slots from the back, put that there, and then the rest of the cards, put them down like that. Okay, let's do the same thing. Okay, and then what you have to do is, I think some of them might be upside down. Okay, so it's like this, and then at the end, it's going to be all of these cards here. And then on top of that, at the end, it's going to be all of these cards here. So you've essentially created something akin to a Japanese jumbo pack. Alright, so let's do it. Sneasel, Phantom, Run, Charge Bug, that's nice. So a good 20-ish of these cards are just going to be regular cards, and then towards the end, that's where you get to the holos and the hits. Oh, yeah, upside down, because I forgot the orientation of it. Got Dreepy, nice. Premium Power Pro, and then this is where the holos start, and that's a cool design. I think it's a Pokeball one, right? Got Weevil, keep this up here. Bisharp, Swirlix, Erica Zodish. Ooh, hell yeah. Team Ruckus Giovanni, Badoo. Okay, what do we get? Mega Charizard EX. So I've got X and now I have Y. That's nice. Then we have Rayquaza and another Rayquaza. Nice. Cool. This is the one. This is my lucky pack that's gonna have the Mega Gengar inside it. I'm really predicting it. Ooh, thick scale. Nice. Hops Cramorant. Ooh, I told you that was gonna be the one. And then we got Mega Scrafty, hell yeah. Ethan's Mag Cargo. I do love this card, so I'm glad I pulled it as well. It's not centered, but it's still a it's still a good card. But yeah, that's it for me. Good night, everyone.